This is how I went from a non-glamorous first job to now working in my dream job at YouTube with creators. I'm gonna start back with my first job out of college because I think without that, I don't truly think I would be where I am today. So buckle up if you're gonna stay here and listen because it's a bit of a long one, but I do think it's a really interesting story of how I got here. So my first job out of college was working with a company called Whirlpool Corporation. And the program I went into was called The Real World, WHIRLED, based off of the MTV show The Real World. The condo that we stayed in had 3 Whirlpool kitchens and a Whirlpool laundry room, and then a competitor kitchen as well as a competitor laundry room. And the thought was that we lived there for 3 months and got experience working with all of our products and also our competitors' products, so then we could go out into the field and train associates on how to use all of the products that we sold. After the 3 months, we were placed somewhere random in the US. I was placed in Indiana. We got to select places, but it was not guaranteed at all. And I went to places like Sears, Menards, Lowe's, Home Depots, and would train the associates on how to utilize our products and why we were better than competitors. I hadn't even been in the role for a year when Google actually reached out to me on LinkedIn. They said that they liked my sales experience and they wanted me to apply for a role in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Fun fact, a lot of people don't know that Google actually has a strong Michigan presence. They have an office in Ann Arbor, Michigan and Detroit, Michigan. So I got the job, and basically what my role was to have a book of 200 clients and get them to try and buy and create Google ads. If you don't know what Google ads are, it's basically when you go to google.com and you search for like plumber near me, it's the ad that pops up on the top of the screen. So I would help these small businesses create these ads so that when people were looking for them, people could find them. This was probably one of the hardest jobs that I've ever had, but such incredible experience. I truly think if I can do that job and do well in it, I can do any job. After a while, I really had the desire to build deeper relationships with clients, and a lot of my friends at that office were moving out to LA or New York to work with a smaller book of business. So I applied for our mid-market sales team out in the LA office and got a job working with health, beauty, fashion, and fitness brands. Brands like Reformation, Curology, House Labs, Tecovas, just to name a few. This was such a dream for me because I'm obsessed with all of those different categories, and it was actually great for the job because I actually bought products from these brands. So it was a lot easier for me to help these brands create really great ads knowing that I was their target customer. Because of the category of brands that I worked with, naturally a lot of them were very interested in YouTube ads, which basically are the ads that you probably click skip on when they appear when you're watching a YouTube video. But I would help them create YouTube ads or help them put together a pipeline of creators that they could possibly have create the YouTube ads for them. I knew in the back of my mind when I moved out to LA that a lot of the YouTube teams sat in that office, so YouTube was always on my radar as a place